Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm one of the object conservators that works here at National Museum's NI. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we get our objects ready for display. We have a new acquisition here. It's Robert Dunlop's More Big Leathers. So obviously these leathers are very, very significant and they have a lot of evidence of use. So the point of the conservation treatment isn't trying to make them look brand new again. It's to retain all that use because that's what makes the leather so significant, their connection with Robert Dunlop. So the treatment is quite a light touch. We're basically just cleaning the leathers of any dust that's accumulated while they've been in storage and then stabilising any active problems. So for instance, one of the big things that we're doing right now is the knee pads are all quite badly deformed. So that's a question of, that's not an evidence of use, that's just something that's happened while they've been in storage. And if anything, if we ease out those creases and sort of improve the shape of them, that's more representative of what they would have looked like when they were worn. We also have little creases up here, so we'll sort of do the same for up there. One of the really interesting aspects of the suit is the patch that indicates the blood type. As you can see, at one point it did have an AB positive patch on it, but then somebody has obviously subsequently worn and used them, and then they've ripped that out and they've painted an O onto it. It tells you a little bit about the life history of the object during its use. On the inside you can see here how there's this brighter red lining. However, in the past, it's obviously been damaged and somebody's cut it out. And whatever they've done, they've replaced it with this kind of burgundy, maroon coloured fabric. However, this has also failed at some point, and you can actually see here it's only been held in place by a couple stitches. When you're wearing the leather, you're leaned over so far that it would have received a lot of wear, so that's why there's been a patch put in. I remember reading something that was beautifully put about leather things, like leather shoes and leather jackets and leather suits like this, is that they're probably one of the only types of clothing that retain the true essence of the wearer. It's you take a cardigan off and you put it down on the bed and it's it could just be a blanket, whereas if you take a pair of shoes off, it's they still stand up, but the person's still wearing them. And I think there's something to be said about working on these. It's they carry the essence of Robert Dunlop,